Well, hello there, you beautiful new creatures to Minecraft. So you've opened up the game, you're sitting here at this window, and you're thinking, what comes next? Well, let's take a quick trip in our first day in Minecraft, shall we? Let's see. Create a new world. I'm assuming you're gonna go survival, which is why you're watching this video. Normal is a nice challenging mode without being too daunting. So let's go ahead and create this world, and be sure to stick around to the end of the video. I'll put a link into what to do on your second day in Minecraft. These days, especially in the beginning, feel like they pass really quickly. Alright, we're going to start our little journey the way every great conqueror has since Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, by punching trees. I'm not sure if everybody is aware of that, but that's how they did it. We're going to go ahead and take down an entire tree. And then we're going to get some better tools. So there we go. We got plenty of wood now. Well, not plenty, but we've got some. So open up your inventory by pressing the E key, and you will see an oak log right here. Left click on that, bring it right up here, and you will see that you can make planks. We're going to make as many as we can. You can just do 4 by left clicking and dragging it down, or you can do the maximum amount possible based on how much you have over here by holding the shift key and left clicking. And there you see we have 20 of these. So the first thing we're going to want to build is a crafting table. So go over here to your crafting menu, left click on that. It'll automatically populate it with the materials that you need, and we have all of those. Bring that down to your hotkey menu, and using your mouse, scroll over, highlight that, and point at the ground, right click, and that'll place it for you. Alright, first things, let's get some better tools. So stand close to your crafting table, right click, that will open this back up. And you can build many things, but let's build the most important things first. An axe. It's going to become very important. And you see we're missing these. They're red sticks. So let's go over here to the bed icon, click on sticks, and for the time being we'll just make 4 of them. So left click on that, bring it down to your inventory. Then let's go back over here, and now we have everything we need to make an axe. Let's make 2 of those because they wear out pretty quickly. So left click and drag those down. Actually, let's put that there so we can easily scroll to it. And we'll leave our planks there for now. And don't forget to pick up your crafting table. You do that by hitting the attack button, the left mouse, and there you go. It may feel like you're destroying it, but you're actually just picking it back up. So we're going to get some more wood. I want to get at least 30 pieces. And you see how I have the wood down here in my inventory? If it's not there, move it down there, because as you can see, it keeps a running count. And it's just easier than having to open up your inventory all the time and see if you have enough of what you're looking for. Whatever you're, oh, I was using a wooden block to cut that. Don't do that. Use your axe. It's much faster. And we're going to try and get 30 pieces. We should be able to get it easily. We got lots of trees around here. So it's going to make our life much easier. And we'll just keep going until we get 30 pieces of wood. And then we're going to go look for a nice flat piece of land, someplace near some water, which we don't have to really worry about water right now, but it will come into play later. And you never know. Some places just end up being temporary just to survive the night, and some places you actually decide have some value. You might want to stay there for a while, so you may as well pick the best that you can find. And there is water everywhere in this world, so that's probably not going to be an issue. What are we at here? 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We're almost there, guys. Nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this whole tree, and that'll be more than enough. There we go. So, let's run. Now you see that cow there? You could go and kill that, but it's so easily, especially in the beginning of this game, to get distracted. And if you don't get indoors by nightfall, you're in a little bit of trouble. It's your first days in the world. So I'm running looking for some water, and we will either find or we will make a flat enough area to build a 7 by 7 house. Now I'm just sort of randomly running here because eventually we were going to try and go in the same direction. Oh, good. This area has lots of cows, which we're going to need on day 3 of our survival. You could go ahead and get those, but as I said, you tell yourself you're just going to grab one thing. It's like you go to the grocery store, right? I'm just going to get some avocados. And then later on, you're asking somebody to come out to the car to help you bring in all the groceries. You know what I'm saying? All right. Normally, I find water a lot quicker than this, but I'm not worried. We got a lot of daylight left. The next thing we're going to do is put this structure up. And once we get it 2 high, we're pretty safe. 3 high, we're pretty much completely safe. But we're going to go 5 high, guys. Here we go. See? I told you not to fear. Now, let's see if there's an already flat place. I don't see one. Oh, it looks like a beehive. I don't see those very often. That's nice. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to make our own flat land. So we're right here by the water, and we have this hill in the way. So let's go ahead and get rid of this hill, shall we? And you do that by hitting the left click button. And we're going to clear this out because we want to go 7 by 7 with the base of our house. Now you might find a place that's already ready-made. Nice flat place. That happens quite a lot. You might not have to do this, but this is a good time to go through this. You can sculpt the territory pretty much to your liking, which is one of the wonderful things about Minecraft. Opens up a world of possibilities and creativity. There we go. We're not going to be too feng shui about this here in the beginning. We can have time to play around and landscape. See, those axes run out pretty quickly. I just switched to my second axe. You can see down there in the hotkey menu. Because my first my first axe said goodbye. Alright. Well, we're going to have plenty of dirt, which we'll find a use for at some point. There we go. How far are we now? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting close. Let's go one more back. And later on, day 3, day 4, if you have extra daylight, you've done all your little tasks you need to do for survival, and you say, hey, I think I want to get to that yard project I was thinking about. You can come out here and redo all this. I'm going to go one more row. It's probably a little bit more than we need, but it's all right. Better safe than sorry. And I'm going to pretty much build the house right up against this for now. Oh, good. We have cobblestone, too. We're going to need that later. Yeah, I won't take that now. We're going to need that on day 2, which is great. So let's see how we're doing here. Do I have 7? Well, let's try it and see. Let's, first of all, we're going to put our oak logs up here. And once again, it shows oak planks over here. So hit the shift key and left click, and now we have a ton of these logs. So highlight those, put that over. And for now, we got lots of dirt to resculpt. Let's go right up to the edge here. See if we can get 7. If not, I'll have to dig some more. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll leave that for now. We can go back and clear all this out later. Right now, we just need to get indoors. That's the most important thing. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So yeah, this is going to work out just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, I don't want you there. Just hit the attack button. You can pick any of these blocks back up. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Yeah, you're probably going to want to put a little front lawn in there at some point. So now we're 1 high. Here's what I like to do. I've made this mistake too many times in the beginning. Hop up here, because once you get up too high, and by 2 I mean the number 2, or TOO as well, I guess works. If you get these things get too high, you can't climb up and place them anymore, because you have to be able to point at either the top or the side of a block. So I just hop up, and now we've come to this ridge, so I'll hop up there. So we are what now? 3 high, I think. I'll have to eyeball that when I go back down. Oops, I'm standing in the place. All right. And again, a lot of this is just temporary to get indoors and to not get eaten, which I think is a noble thing. And I think, I mean, we're going to have enough to be safe, but we're going to need some more wood at some point. Let me see. I'm going to open my menu by hitting the E. Oh, I do have more. Put that down in the hotkey bar. Great. I thought I had more. What are we at here? I have to count this up. Forgive me, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go up again. It should do us just fine. We're already to the point where you are safe for the night. If night was to fall, and it is getting to be, yeah, right there. So you see how that timing worked out? We had a few difficulties, but that's probably going to happen to you too. And this really is about all you want to spend your time trying to do. Jump down, you're going to take a little damage. Right now you're perfectly safe. So let's go ahead and I only put one around here. You don't even really need to do that, but it's a start. You don't want to close this off all the way because it's going to get very dark. Take your crafting table, pick a wall. Doesn't matter. Well, over here's where the mountain is, so we'll use this one. We're going to put that there. Since it's dark out, yeah, we can do this anyway. We're going to make some doors. All right. And we can do this relatively safely here, even though it's dark out. Where are my doors? They're here under construction. Here you go. You see, we got plenty of materials for those. We're going to make 3 of them. So left click on that, bring it down to your hotkey menu. And we're going to put doors on these 3 walls. This back wall is going to be for our crafting tables and other things. And got to take some blocks out here. You want to be careful because there may be monsters about, but this will give us, we can reclaim that wood. Let's put that door down right away. Go over here. I know it's kind of hard to see. We're going to make torches on day 2, so we'll have some light in here. I'm going to finish this up. And once we get done with these doors, we will be done with day 1. And you may be saying to yourself, well, what do I do now? It's nighttime out. There's monsters about. And yeah, right now we're facing nothing but a grass wall there. You can clear that out later. So we have 3 doors. We are inside and we are alive, people. Tomorrow we are going to go out and get the materials to make a bed, because the great thing about having a bed is you can pass the night much more quickly, and it sets a spawn point for you. So if you happen to die out in the world, which will happen eventually, you'll be teleported right back to your little domicile, which is nice. For the time being, we don't have one, which I actually find to be an incidental helpful thing. What I did my first night in the world was I came over. If you switch that to this side, to the left side on the construction here, or anything up here in the crafting table, it'll show you everything that you can construct. And even though I didn't understand a lot of this, much of it I still have not built, but it started to give me an idea of all the different possibilities of what is out here in the world and things to be crafted. So this is a great way to pass the night. You're going to have some time here, about 15 minutes I believe, and you can look through this. If you've exhausted your curiosity for the time being about that, here's an excellent way to spend your first night. You go hit the escape key, go to settings, and right here is a veritable plethora of information on the game. And I found the answers to many of my questions in here. There's still a lot of things you'll probably have to go out to the community or figure out yourself, but much of what you will need to know in the game is all in here. So if you're bored and you're wondering, well, what am I going to do until it gets daylight again? Because there are monsters everywhere outside. You can see a spider over there. I saw his red eyes. That is a good way to pass the night. All right, well, the moon's going. Be sure to stick around. I'm going to put that link at the end to the second video on what to do for day 2. I hope this was educational, enjoyable. If it was, please like, subscribe, and come on back for part 2.